Hi, so today I'm doing a review of the Model's Own Runway Matte Foundation. It is oil free and yeah, like it suggests, it's a matte foundation. It comes in a cute little box like this and you get 30 ml products or 1 fluid ounce worth of products in the tube for £8.99, which I think is quite good for a foundation. I mean, most foundations are probably about, I'm looking at, this is the foundation I usually use, which is my Milani Concern Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I'm in the shade Amber for that for reference, and that's got 30 ml of product in as well. So 30 ml is probably the standard amount that you get in a bottle. But for £8.99, I think that's fantastic, and that is within like the good like drugstore price range. I looked on the website and it doesn't have like much claims other than it is a matte foundation. It hasn't got any SPF in it like the other foundations. It's just simply a matte foundation and that is it. It doesn't say that it claims to hide imperfections or anything. It doesn't claim to be full coverage or medium coverage or sheer coverage. It just says it's a matte foundation and that is it. I wonder if its name will live up to being runway ready. Right, so I will show you I'll show you like a swatch of my Milani foundation, and then this is the new Model's Own foundation. So just in colour, you can see they are both quite yellow toned, but yeah, the only thing with matte foundations is that it does tend to dry down darker, so I usually should suggest, like, if anyone's going to buy foundation that's matte, go a shade lighter or at least half a shade lighter, because when it dries down it will be your skin tone, or it will match your skin tone better. So that is the Milani one spread out, and this is the, what's it called? The Model's Own Runway foundation spread out, and somehow it actually looks a bit more yellow, and this actually looks too light for my skin tone, but when I blend it out, I'll leave a video up here somewhere, when I blend out the Milani one, it does fit my skin tone and it is more of a dewy finish. But this one is a bit darker, half a shade darker, and it's got more yellow, whereas the Milani one's got more orange undertones in it, which is quite funny seeing it come side to side. But yeah, I am excited to try it, so if you want to see how I actually got on, then just keep watching. Right, I'm starting out on bare skin as always. I've used the NYX First Base Priming Spray like I always do, and yeah, this is the foundation. There's no like instructions apart from it says apply with a brush, sponge or fingertips, so I'll apply it with my usual flat top brush, and I'm not going to conceal any of my dark marks just so I can get a good representation of this. Okay, is that just me, or is that a pretty damn good shade match? I mean, in person, it's gonna got like the tiniest grey undertone, but that is so good. Oh my goodness, I'm so gassed right now. Like, is it just me? Like, whoa! And I had a couple of scars on this side and you can't see them anymore. Oh my gosh, I'm actually gassed. Right, I'll do my forehead. I don't really put much foundation on my forehead just because I like to keep it clear, because it is pretty much clear, so I just like to put like a little wash of colour so it blends into the rest of my face. Right, so I've done this side and my forehead, and a real test is to see if it will cover these disgusting things over here. I'm going to put a bit more on. Right, it's probably not enough to cover it, but we'll see. Okay. I'm really not trying to get too hyped, but look at that coverage. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to look in natural daylight. I am really impressed. Now, the only thing with matte foundations I find is it's probably best to go like half a shade lighter, or maybe even like a shade lighter than you actually are, just because when it dries down to a matte finish, it dries down a bit darker. And I think that's kind of what it's doing. Like, I don't know if it's showing on camera, especially if you can see between my neck and my face. I don't know if that's possible, but it is. It's probably going to dry down like half a shade lighter than my actual skin tone, and some tone that can come off as ashy. But I'm not really bothered, considering I can mix it with like lighter foundations. But I would wear this on its own, especially in the summer. I think this would be really good for my summer tone, if that makes sense. But the coverage alone, oh my gosh, I am so happy. Like, it's just dry down to like a matte finish, but not like a super duper matte finish, more like a, I still want to look natural matte finish. And my scars, and I've got really dark marks on my scars, like you just can't see nothing. And you know what, I wanted to put minimal product on, so just looking in the mirror now, I haven't done like a completely even like coverage, but oh my gosh, my scars are completely gone. I'm actually so gassed right now. Wow, I'm really happy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup, and I'm just going to do something really casual. So I'm just going to do like concealer, bit of bronzer, contour, blush, and probably mascara, maybe eyeliner. I don't know, it sounds like a lot, but I'm just going to do like really, really plain simple. And I'll be back in a minute with my updates and thoughts on the foundation. Right, so I am back, and this is my final thoughts on the foundation. I actually love it. Like, I absolutely love it. It's gonna probably start being my new favourite foundation, or my new everyday foundation. The only thing I'd say with matte foundations, I always find that you should probably go like half a shade to a shade lighter, just because when it does dry down, it does dry down darker naturally. And yeah, this is probably like better for like my summer shade, but I don't really care. Like, I think it still looks really good, and that's just probably me being picky about the colour. But my face looks absolutely flawless. Just to say, I only powdered underneath my eyes where I did my concealer, on the like down my nose and a tiny bit on my forehead. But I've left here and here free, so when I don't put any powder on those areas, so when I come back in like 8 hours, we can see if it's actually held up around those areas, because my hair always goes to my face, and see if it's like, so we can see if it's like worn off or anything. But my face actually looks flawless, and I am so like ecstatic about this product. I can't even, like, I'm just so happy about it. Like, I cannot believe it's $8.99, cruelty free, vegan, and it's just a little tube of greatness. I am so happy with it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it will last up throughout the day. But it is oh, hello. It is 12:44, so I'll come back about like 9 o'clock maybe. And yeah, I'm just really ecstatic about it so far. Fingers crossed it will actually be really good. So yeah, I'll see you in 8 hours. Let me reapply some lipstick, because I haven't actually reapplied any lipstick all day, and I've had like 2 meals. I've had lunch and dinner since, so yeah, I'm surprised that lipstick's actually stayed on that well. Wow, it is a bit too bright. Let me turn it down. Is that better? I'm actually so tired. Like, I've changed back into a comfy top, because I've honestly just had one of those days where all I wanted to do was sleep. Like, I went for a 2-hour nap. I didn't go outside, unfortunately, so I didn't get to see what it's like outside, but I did look at it in natural lighting right by the window, and oh my gosh, like I said, I went for a nap, and TMI, but I get quite hot and sweaty when I like sleep anyway. And this is how the makeup was held up. It is 9:58, so I actually wore the makeup for 9.25 if you want to be precise. Well, in 1 minute it'll be 9.25 hours. But yeah, this is how the makeup was held up. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this is how the makeup was held up. As you can see, my lips are all red because I was eating and stuff like that. But I only place I put powder was like right underneath my eyes, so like literally this tiny triangle here, not even like that much here, and a bit down my nose and a bit on this part of my forehead. But that is the only place I put powder, and this is how it's held up. I am so impressed. You can see my face is a bit like a teeny bit shiny here, which is expected and normal. I barely got any oil on my forehead. If anything, it's just a tiny bit of dew, but it looks healthy. It doesn't look overbearingly oily. Like, I'd happily go around with this face for like the next like 4 hours, and I haven't touched up or powdered throughout the day at all. Like, now I know the powder I'm using is a really good powder, and I'm going to do a review on it just because it is so good and affordable. But regardless of that, any foundation I have would make me oily regardless, and it's held up really. So I'm super forgetful, and I forgot to mention, of course, that it was really easy to blend. And if you notice, I actually blended it out in real time, and it took me, I think, a total of 1 minute and 16 seconds to do all my face together. Insane, right? Anyways, I'll get to the video. I'm just so impressed. Like, the only thing I can say, and this is a tip, I didn't put any setting spray either, but the only thing I can say is definitely go a shade lighter when you buy a foundation that claims to be completely matte, because it will dry down darker than it actually is. It's naturally going to go darker, and what people think is oxidizing is actually the matte finish is actually the foundation going to a truly matte finish. So that's my only tip I can say. Generally I'd give this foundation a 9.5 out of 10, simply just because, well, one, it is cruelty free. I don't know if I mentioned this. It's cruelty free. It's vegan, yeah, oil free, and the formula is fantastic. It covered all my scars, and usually, even if I use a Milani foundation, I'll show. Oh, ouch! Just scratch myself. Look, I just scratched myself, and you can't even tell like where wow, like this foundation is awesome, and look, it's a natural finish. But I'll show you like a video of my cards up here or something. But even with the Milani foundation, that's really thick and full coverage, like I still can like try and conceal my scars before I put the foundation on, and I did not have to do that at all, and I'm just so impressed. But the only reason I give it a 9.5 out of 10 is just because the shade range, like the shade range, seriously, they have 8 foundations and I'm the penultimate darkest shade, so it's my shade and then the darkest shade, and I'm like, really? Like, I consider myself medium brown, and come on, like the darkest shade, like that's not good, is it, really? So hopefully they'll expand on their foundation range. But overall, the product itself, like how it worked for me, okay, then I'd give it a 10, because it is really skin-like, really flawless, and it looks natural. And I'll definitely be using it in my everyday makeup, especially in the summer. Right, so if you got to the end of my video, thank you for watching. And if it's helped you, then yeah, give it a like and like share to other people, see if you can help them maybe. But yeah, I think this drugstore foundation is a really good one. But if you got this far, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Oh, if anyone wanted to know as well, I absolutely love Model's Own, and the colour nail polish I got on my nails at the moment is the Model's Own nail polish in the shade Cashmere Rose. It's like this perfect dusty pink for spring. But yeah, just in case anyone wanted to know, yeah, bye.